Hey there, this is Peter. Today what I want to do is I use what we do in our own office here, and a very, very important thing that really happens to each and every single one of you out there. By the way, if you're hearing phones, we're in our negotiating dungeon, as we call it. But really, you could even call it, it's our war room. This is really where so many deals happen. This happens to be Gloria's office. We have a number of offices around our complex here that basically Gloria and other people sit and negotiate deals for us. But here's what I want to teach you today. Here's what I want to show you today. Gloria, what is your primary function in this company?
To negotiate deals.
To negotiate deals. Absolutely nothing happens without that. What's your, I almost hate to say second function, because I would say it's just as important, but what is your second function in this company?
To get my contracts
back.
To
get the contracts back. So what Gloria does, she negotiates the deals, but then it is also her responsibility to get the contract back from the sellers. All right? Kayla, what is your primary function here?
I handle getting contracts back.
Her primary function is getting contracts back, but she will never get someone like Gloria's contracts back. Here's my point. We all have our own strengths. It is important for me as an owner of this company to work within people's strengths. We have other people here that are super at negotiating deals, putting them together, structuring them correct, but they're not very good at getting contracts back. So that's when I utilize Kayla. So the bottom line is this: you have to be flexible in your real estate investing business. You have to know what your strengths are, you got to know what your weaknesses are, you got to know what other people's strengths are, you got to know what other people's weaknesses are. But beyond that, here's the point I want to make. So many investors constantly do things that aren't working, and they refuse to change them. Sometimes it's just a function of just changing something to make some work. For instance, if you're out there and you've negotiated 50 deals and you haven't gotten one single contract put together, guess what? Probably something you're saying needs to be changed. Sometimes it's nothing more in the line. Let's say you're a rehabber and you've done 7 projects with a contractor, and each time he's been 25% above his estimate. Now, I know he's telling you right now that he's going to be dead on next time, but guess what? He's going to be over 25% estimate again. You got to change that. Let's say you're buying, fixing, and selling, and you've always counted on one particular real estate agent to give you the comps so you could make a buying decision. And every single time it's time for you to sell a property, it's off. Guess what? You got to change your real estate agent. So be flexible, and if something you're doing is not working, change it. Sometimes it's a change of verbiage, sometimes it's a change of a person on your team, sometimes it's a change of a relationship you have. But don't constantly beat your head against the wall and not see results. Hey, you guys know what we do here. We do deals. We do more deals than anyone else out there. We're proud of that. Now, there's 2 ways we can help you. One, we have a huge national educational program. So if you want to get larger as a real estate investor, if you just want to start as a real estate investor, by now you should see my email flashing across the screen. Send me an email. Tell me how we can help you grow your business. Number 2, we sell investment-grade properties in the Georgia market, both equity-driven and ROI-driven. If you're not on our buyers list and you're looking to do deals in the Georgia market, again, send me an email. Just say, add me to your buyers list. Hey, I hope this helped, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.